Good morning, students. For today's session, today's topic is based on Q. In last topic, you all are learn about stacks. In Q, we all see that just like these lines, okay, on any counter. For example, that is a air ticket reservation, railway reservations, banking sectors, education. In every field, if we want to something, then we will make these type of lines. This is called a queue in a data structure. In simple language, we may call that is a line, but in a data structure we call queue data structure. Why this is a queue data structure? Because on that structure we all just adjust back to back, means first, second, third and fourth, that manner. So it is a queue data structure. Now what is a queue? Queue is a data structure that is a ordered items. On that we can insert item only at the one end and remove at the other end. For example, in a supermarket lines or on that diagram also, last you see that saw that diagram. On that we take some counter reservations, so we add our data or our elements on the end. Why? Because in a queue always start with the first position and end with the last position. So the students, in a queue, whenever we add any item, we call it is a NQ. Okay? And whenever we delete or remove any item, it's called DQ. Okay? This is a basic operations that we will perform on queue data structure. So student, this is a ordered. So we all say that that is a linear data structure. On that concept, so that queue is follow the some manner, and that manner is called first in first out, that is FIFO. Why it is a first in first out? Because whenever we adding our element in a queue, then first come basis we perform the operations. Okay students, so it is a first in and first out. Who will come first, that serve first and close their work first, so that is a outing or first in first out. Now this data structure where we used, you may learn in a previous sessions, is round robin algorithm, that is a part of operating system, various input output processing, various queues of packet delivery, that is a networking part. So you all are learn about that things. Now how to implement a queue data structure? For implementing a queue data structure, we use basic data structure, that is a array and linked list. Through this structure, we perform various algorithms. Okay. Why we use this data structure? Because in that structure, we add some data and delete some data from end or mid of the queue. So whenever in performing the algorithms, we use that data structure. Okay. Now how to implementing a queue in a algorithms? Okay. So that we take two variables, that for enqueuing and dequeuing. Just enqueuing is called rear end and dequeue is called front end of the our data structure. So whenever we add elements, that is incremented by 1, that is rear plus 1. Okay students, and whenever we delete any item, that is a decreasing element, that is a minus 1. So see the students, this is a simple example of implementing a queue in And for that, we insert any object item, that is any variable. We use looping for inserting the uh, elements in that structure. Okay, and whenever we add structure, then that is incremented by 1, and loop is incremented to 1. That is simple operation that we will perform on any language. Okay, this is also implementing of a queue, and it's return the your value. So the student, now we will implementing a data structure queue in a linked list form. Okay, that is also very easy and very useful for all. So the in next session we will work on implementing of queue by linked list. Okay students, thank you so much for listen carefully. Thank you.